Welcome back. Let's go back to the top story that's been taking headlines. In fact, that seat right across the nation as Anna Hazare continues his fast in Ram Leela Maidan. The Prime Minister has urged everyone to respect the Parliament process. He said that the Lokpal Bill was in front of a standing committee where everyone could give in their opinions, and the government also wanted a strong Lokpal.
Well, we have presented a Lokpal Bill in Parliament. This was the demand of all political parties when I convened that conference. They said, we cannot give you our viewpoint unless and until you come out with a draft. We have fulfilled that obligation. But we are open to, I think, discussion, dialogue. We would like a broad national consensus to emerge. We are all in favor of a Lokpal which is strong, which is effective, and therefore there is a lot of scope for give and take. And our hope is that we can enlist the cooperation of all thinking segments of Indian public opinion to ensure that the end product is a strong and effective Lokpal, which all sections of our community want today.
Some extreme demands are being made that by 30th you should pass a bill. Is it possible? And what is the way forward? Will you engage in a dialogue?
Well, clearly I think there are difficulties. I think there is a logic of the legislative process. Certain stages have to be crossed, and I wouldn't like to say I think anything to controvert anything else which has been said by somebody else. But I hope that people will appreciate that there is a dynamic of the legislative process which takes time sometimes to get over. But that we must all work together to push forward the case for a strong and effective Lokpal.
Meanwhile, the Congress have retaliated, saying that the new suggestions by Anna Hazare will have to be considered, else it could possibly mean a mockery session heading their way.
The detailed procedure I have just outlined to you, namely invitation of views, meeting with diverse stakeholders, hearing evidence, doing a clause-by-clause analysis, and then giving a detailed report and recommendation. Well, if you think that this can be done by 31st August, it's up to you. But you may well accuse the committee of not applying its mind if we did all this and gave a report by 31st August.
Well, over at the Parliament, the mood has been anti-Anna, some even saying that this could just be a waste of time.
If anybody criticizes the functioning of the Standing Committee of Parliament, it is amounting to the criticizing the members of Parliament, their functioning inside the Parliament. Therefore, it is a clear case of breach of privilege.
अगर इस प्रक्रिया को अगर कोई बोलता है कि ये समय को खराब करना है, तो मैं समझता हूँ ये बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है। स्टैंडिंग कमेटी को अपमानित करना, संसद को अपमानित करना और ये कहना कि जो 542 एमपी बैठे हैं वो सारे एमपी जो हैं चोर हैं, वो सारे एमपी गलत हैं। अब मुझे लगता है कि इन बातों को सुनकर देश की जनता तय करे कि कौन एरोगेंट है और कौन नहीं।
वो संघर्ष करें, लेकिन ये है कि उससे कोई फायदा नहीं है। फायदा जिसका आप सम्मान कर रहे हैं, देश की सबसे बड़ी पंचायत लोकतंत्र है, यहाँ पे रखा जाएगा, यहाँ से होगा, नहीं तो जाके वहाँ मिनी पार्लियामेंट बना के आप वहीं पास कर लीजिए। कोई माने तो रखता नहीं। जब आपने आस्था निष्ठा व्यक्त किया है लोकतंत्र संविधान के प्रति, संसद के प्रति, तो अपना बिल दीजिए और फिर हम कमेटी में बुलाएंगे उनको डिस्कशन के लिए। ऐसी बात नहीं कि आज के बाद नहीं, 3 महीने अभी डिस्कशन होगा, उसमें बुला के एक प्रभावशाली जो है लोकपाल विधेयक बनेगा जिससे देश में भ्रष्टाचार दूर हो।
But despite Team Anna's claims, there are other civil society activists who have disagreed. Activists like Aruna Roy and Harsh Mandir say some of Anna Hazare and his supporters' words are dangerous.
Corruption has two things. It is corruption and the arbitrary use of power. राजस्थान में कहते थे या तो जेक होनी चाहिए या चेक होना चाहिए। जैक मतलब नेपोटिज्म होना चाहिए या चेक होना चाहिए, मीन्स भ्रष्टाचार होना चाहिए, नहीं तो you don't get anything. So it's an old adage. We all know that corruption has been a problem and an issue. For the poor people, it deprives their right to live. Now the law is in Parliament, and according to parliamentary procedure, it will go before a standing committee. We will go and testify before the standing committee. The standing committee is an important institution and we should use it as much as we can. Our argument is that democracy is people's rights in a system. So we must make these democratic institutions work for us, and they must work for us. And if they've been hijacked, then people who hijack these institutions must be taught how not to hijack. We must assert our rights. But to get rid of these institutions would be a great disaster for all the people in this country. So therefore, we must make it work.
At the Ram Leela grounds, meanwhile, former Law Minister and co-chair of the Drafting Committee on Lokpal, Shanti Bhushan, raised the bar a little more by saying that there is no reason why the government can't table the Jan Lokpal bill in Parliament on Tuesday. But the head of the Standing Committee and Congress spokesperson Abhishek Singh, Manu Singhvi, in fact, said that deadlines weren't really feasible.
अगर उसमें कोई छोटा मोटा संशोधन सरकार को लगता है होने की आवश्यकता है तो वो संशोधन भी जब अन्ना की उसमें परमिशन मिल जाएगी, उनका समर्थन मिल जाएगा, तभी वो संशोधन भी उसमें वो करेंगे। अगर वो ऐसा आश्वासन देते हैं तो मुझे लगता है कि जन भावना का जो अन्ना कह रहे हैं उसका आदर हो जाएगा और अन्ना शायद इस बात को मान लेंगे कि अगर वो अगले हफ्ते जन लोकपाल बिल अपना बिल वापस लेके उसको इंट्रोड्यूस कर दें और अन्ना को ये आश्वासन दे दें कि जब भी ये बिल आएगा तब हम व्हिप जारी करके उसमें वोटिंग करा के उसको पास कराएंगे, तब फिर अन्ना खुशी खुशी शायद उसको मान लें।
हम एक चीज तो मांग रहे हैं कि जॉइंट सेशन बुलाओ, पार्लियामेंट का जॉइंट सेशन बुलाओ, पार्लियामेंट का राज्यसभा लोकसभा का जॉइंट सेशन बनाओ और ये जन लोकपाल वहां रखो। हम देखते हैं उसके खिलाफ कौन वोट देता है, कौन नहीं मानेगा इससे। ये पार्लियामेंट का अगर प्रधानमंत्री जी चाहें तो ये जॉइंट सेशन बुला सकते हैं। अगर ये चाहें जॉइंट सेशन बुलाएं, जन लोकपाल बिल रखें, अपना बिल भी रखें, जन लोकपाल भी रखें, रखते दोनों बिल और देखते हैं किसके लिए कौन वोट देता है।
Meanwhile, Team Anna has put out a presentation on the website YouTube over the differences between the government and the Team Anna's version of the Lokpal bill. In the presentation, Team Anna has in fact shown the government's Lokpal draft as a body without eyes and limbs. Team Anna has consistently maintained that the government's draft is going to render the Lokpal powerless. So even as the country's differing voices emerge from its length and breadth, up ahead on the bulletin, Bollywood rings in favor of this Gandhian. King Khan and Big B join the league.